News, the monolith is back.
It sure is.
And then it's gone again.
It sure is.
And it's in a whole different part of the world.
So weird.
Isn't it? It just has to be, if it's not some odd thing that we can't, like, acknowledge, right? Then it's got to be just a coordinated effort to be messing with people, right?
I think it's Banksy.
That's not the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
I know it's this could be like semi-performance art, you know.
Just like my hair.
That's why you have to get up at like 4 a.m. is you get your hair all perfect.
Yeah, hair and makeup is always important. I could do a little foundation right here.
Some blush.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do that coming up. We're gonna play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War this morning. DuckTales is trending. I'm gonna tell you more about that in just a touch. National Package Protection Day, National Fritters Day, which does not apply solely to apple fritters, although in the land of donut, fritter is king. National Mutt Day, which I thought would be a fun topic, and National Special Education Day. Thank you to all of the educators who specialize in special ed. I can't say enough. I know some of them personally in my life, and the hard work that they put in to make their students' lives better is amazing. So big shout out to you for sure.
Especially right now. You think teaching in general online is difficult? Special education teaching online is a whole nother beast. So shout out to those doing everything you can and sticking with it, because it is not easy right now.
We got a new driver in Formula One. We'll tell you about that coming up. Yesterday we shared the best Android apps as voted on by users and editors of different magazines. Now we have the Apple list. I don't know if that is just coincidence, if they always do it at about the same time, but that's kind of happening. There is a Nintendo hacker who is going to prison, which I found kind of shocking. And if you have a certain Samsung brand of phone, they might stop making them soon, according to some reports. So we have that coming up, as I mentioned, with the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, This Day in Gaming History birthdays. Chrissy is in the chat. That's the earliest that Chrissy's ever shown up. So let's give a round of applause for Chrissy.
Good morning.
Nice work. Welcome. 6:10 West Coast time, 9:10 on the East. All right, let's get into this DuckTales deal. So I'll be honest with you. I didn't know that DuckTales was back as an actual on-air cartoon. I thought people were doing fan arts or something like that, because I've seen the new look of DuckTales. I didn't know it was actually on Disney XD, and for that alone, I'm regretful, because that would have been fun to watch. Did you know about this?
I did, and I've watched probably like the first 8 episodes of it with the kids, because I introduced them to it. They really liked it for like a week, and then they were over it, which made me sad, because it's great. If I could justify watching it on my own with the little bit of time I have to watch shows, I totally would, but it didn't make the cut. But it is really good. The voice cast is amazing. There's so many like references to the original. It has an interesting like story to it, even if it's just episode by episode. But it is really good. It's a really good show.
Well, I'm disappointed. I'm going to try to find out if I can watch it. I will advocate for it having a 4th season, because that is why it is trending on Twitter this morning. By the way, Chrissy, 2:30 run to the airport. It's always the worst. I think the only person I've ever taken to the airport at 2:30 in the morning is Sean's wife. I don't know if I've ever been to the airport at 2:30 in the morning otherwise. Wow. Now,
it's too early.
Safe travels for your sorta stepmom. But thank you for being with us this early. What's this? A sorta stepmom. There gotta be like some love there. I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning. I might tell my sorta stepmom, like, hey, next time, I can call you an Uber. So yeah, DuckTales, Disney XD, the Twitter sphere is going after Disney XD to try to compel them to renew it, because Collider is the report that the series won't go on for a 4th season. We ask you, A, have you seen the new DuckTales? Because clearly I was out of the loop. I didn't know it was out there. 2, is DuckTales definitively the best cartoon theme song of all time? The answer is very much yes. How is the new DuckTales, and why is Scrooge alive? And not because he might be in the new DuckTales. I don't know if he is. Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Uncle
Scrooge is in the new
Mm-hmm.
one. So that alone could be the question is, how is he still alive? I mean, it's been at least like 20 years since he was in the last one. He was old then. But, you know, Scrooge the ever-living. More so, how did he survive the dive from the diving board into his gold coins? Physics.
It's physics.
Look it up. It's not right.
My favorite part is when you address the people and you say, A, have you seen DuckTales?
Ooh.
2, is the is the theme song the best? You switched your bullets there.
It is.
A, have you seen the DuckTales? 2, is the theme song the best song?
I was never very good at outlines, let's put it that way. Did you ever enjoy writing outlines?
Oh yeah, I love outlines.
Oh no.
Outlines and to-do lists.
No.
They're the best.
I can't stand either. Certainly, outlines are the worst. I remember that they'd have you, outline your papers in high school or whatever, and you'd have to figure out what you're going to write about. And I was like, no, let me just start writing, and then I'll figure it out.
No, I definitely fought against it hard in like high school, but then I had a teacher in college it was like a specific writing class, and a lot of the writing classes at USC are geared towards your major. So if you're a film student, your writing classes are more focused on like film writing, whether it's writing scripts or writing reviews or writing memos associated with film. Like they try to make it specific to you. Being a math major, there was no math writing class, so I kind of got to choose, and so I took one that was geared towards like business, which was super easy because it was all like writing a press release and writing memos and stuff. It was rather easy, and then the other writing class I took was geared towards like engineering, which was more difficult. But that one was really nice because they really went in depth on making writing things easy, and they explained writing outlines in a way that made so much sense that I used it the rest of my time at USC, and it was amazing.
I'm happy that it hit home for you because it just never took for me. Although, Christy, with the whole grocery list and order of the store, I do love that plan because that seems efficient. I don't think it ever helped me with organizing my writing, and I think that also fits kind of like my trait, which is I'm usually better in like the last week leading up to a paper than starting on it like 4 weeks ahead, right? There's something about the crunch time that definitely accelerates my clarity of thought, which I think is why I like doing live stuff. Like I love